Via of San Francisco, some people might ask, what does that mean, Alma Via of San Francisco? It's a loose translation of the Spanish, which means way of the soul. And I think what it really does is to highlight what we're all about here in serving elders.
The mission, which is providing spiritual, emotional, and physical well-being for our residents, is really something I believe in from my heart. I told residents when I started here that this is really their home. It's not my home. It's a place where I work. And that truly is my philosophy as the director.
I decided to come to Alma Via because of its proximity to the church, and also for the fact that Alma Via is relatively new. I mean, in fact, it has all the amenities that I expected to find in a retirement home.
I have two sons living in San Francisco, and I was in a devastating flood in New Orleans, so they flew me here, and I've been here ever since, and I love it.
My son took me to many of these places, but I took here because they were doing something. They were wrapping Christmas presents in the activity room, where some of the other places they weren't doing anything, and that's why I picked here.
Well, we saw it being built, and it looked very attractive to us, and it wasn't too far. It was within the San Francisco area, and we liked the weather.
It's easy to run a building where you flip on the lights and you provide a really nice environment, but it's more than that for our residents. We want to provide an outstanding quality of life.
You might ask, what are some of the spiritual services that we offer here? And I have to say they're many and varied. We celebrate the various spiritual holidays and feasts during the year. And we offer all kinds of sessions for elders that would be of special interest to them on aging and how we can really create meaning and purpose for our lives at this time. One of the things that I do as the Director of Spiritual Care here is to visit residents regularly. The transition from leaving their home or another place in the country is really difficult, and one of my jobs here is to support people through this process.
Oh, every time it rains what? Don't you know each cloud contains what?
There's always something new coming up as an activity.
Find your fortune falling where? All over town. We have outings we have a shuttle bus which takes us to different malls if we want to shop. This bus also takes us to medical appointments.
Also, we have Maintain Your Brain, which is a source of that is very useful here.
Mental exercise.
Mental activity.
Don't run under a tree, 'cause there'll be pennies from heaven for you. And most
I really enjoy cooking for senior living, and part of the reason is the seniors here have the most experience eating out. They're good connoisseurs of the culinary art. They're the most experienced, they're older, they've been around, they've tasted all the fine foods, and to satisfy them, I think is, it really is like the best rewards I could get from anyone. To get someone that's like 80 or 90 years old coming up to me and said, that was the best meal I had, you know.
And of course the mealtime is always a treat, an outlet.
I really like the food.
The residents here are happy to have this type of service that I can provide, so they can invite their families and friends here rather than going out to a fancy restaurant. They can get that here
I have had many experiences here in which I have learned from residents, and I must say that I probably receive much more from the residents than I actually give to them. They are sources of wisdom for me. They help slow me down and remind me of what the real purpose in life is, and they're great motivators.
What makes my job an experience and a pleasure? All of our experiences are positive. They're really life-enriching experiences every day. I tell our staff, if you don't have some kind of positive life-enriching experience with our residents, then again, what are we really providing them? And I think that's a key element in providing a great place to live and a great cultural and physical and emotional and spiritual place for our residents to function.
But I feel I'm lucky that I'm in Alma and not some other place.
I think I am respected here because I respect them too, so it's a two-way street.
I'm happy that we're living in such a pleasant place and surroundings.
That's the best part of it all. It's so pleasant and cheerful.
Called itself an assisted living community, but I call it home. Beautiful place.